Mark. I'm partners with Noah Morehouse. I know you guys chatted a little bit the other day, and you had shown some interest in possibly hiring us to run some campaigns for you. So today, I just kind of wanted to put together this quick little video, just kind of show you the process of how things work and our general operations. This will kind of give you an idea of how it'll work for you and why it works so well for mortgage brokers. So just to kind of start out, this is what the ad will look like in a sense. We're not going to have the same copy, but this would just be an example. Up here, it'll be coming from your Facebook page, and then we'll have the copy and the ad images. And the copy and the ad images are something that we will continue to test and split test throughout the whole process so that we can get the highest return on the investment as possible. And so we run these ads on Facebook, and that's because that's really where you'll get the best cost per click, the biggest bang for your buck, essentially. And so this is what the ads will look like, and we're going to run this in your area and in Vancouver. And when someone sees this ad and they are interested in working with you, they'll click on the ad and it'll lead them through the survey. And so that next page is going to look something like this. So this is where we're going to pre-qualify your potential clients. Okay. So we're going to ask whatever basic questions we need to ask so that you feel comfortable working with them. And we'll talk about that a little more later on down the road. These are just some examples, but they start out really basic. I know a credit score is a huge question for mortgage brokers. That's something they really like to know from the get-go. So that's something that I put in there. When is the best time to call? That's another really important question because it's easier for you to close when you're calling at an appropriate time because they're almost expecting you to call, right? It's almost like setting up a meeting in a sense. So that would be another good question to ask. And a lot of these just come down to ones that you really would like to know. And once someone goes through the whole survey, they're going to get to the end. This is where we're going to collect the information from them. This is the most important part. So this is where someone will actually become a lead by giving us their full name, email, and phone number. And we don't really consider someone a lead unless they give us those three pieces of information. That way we don't have just a bunch of names and emails coming in of people that don't really qualify. So once someone gives us that information and they click submit, all that information that they just gave us, all the questions that they just answered, it'll all be sent to your email and you'll have it right away. As you can see, it just popped in on the bottom of my screen. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's really, really handy to kind of have that, right off the bat. You'll be able to look at it and then contact them right away because most sales that are done successfully are when you reach out, almost immediately after getting their information. So here's an example of the questions. They're going to pop up here. Obviously, this isn't the full survey because I didn't answer all the questions, but that's sort of what it's going to look like. So yeah, that's sort of the gist of it so that you can kind of get a sense of how things work. You start with the ad, you go through the survey, we'll pre-qualify everyone, we'll get their information, and we'll be set from there. So just let me know if you have any more questions or let Noah know if you have any more questions. Feel free to reach back out to him. And yeah, I look forward to chatting with you in the future. Thanks.